Let's talk about xylazine. Now, xylazine is the newest kind of drug on the streets, and it has not replaced fentanyl, but it is more commonly being found mixed with fentanyl and causing even more complicated medical conditions and overdoses. So xylazine is a drug that is used in veterinary medicine for sedation, anesthesia, and muscle relaxation. It is technically not an opiate. However, it's used to cut heroin or fentanyl as a bulking agent or as an additive. It's commonly known as tranq or tranq dope because it is a tranquilizer in veterinary medicine. The challenge is that one of its worst side effects is that it restricts blood flow and can lead to skin necrosis, basically meaning skin death that is painful and very hard to treat. Now, when people overdose, the general rule of thumb is that we still give them Narcan even if they're overdosing on xylazine, because the vast majority of these overdose occurrences are the mixing of both. So this doesn't get less complicated, unfortunately. And with xylazine on the market now and other kind of tranquilizers coming in from veterinary medicine, it's getting even harder to reverse opioid overdose deaths. It's getting even harder to treat the complications of injecting and other things. And with xylazine on the market, we are behind the times, and we're kind of constantly needing to be behind the times before we can even really test to see what's in it and what it's made of. And that is generally the problem with a illegal approach to drugs, is that you incentivize the iron law of prohibition and you don't know what people are getting. And so, it comes from a mix of things that is, again, becoming more complicated and harder to treat. I think at its core, again, we need to look into how do we help people reconnect with the community in greater purpose. At the same time, we also need to be aware of the trends and look at what new kind of drugs are infiltrating kind of the illegal market here, and figure out, how do we help these people? How do we treat them? How do we kind of keep up so that we show these folks that their life matters and that we care?